Hey YouTube, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new and you like budgeting and shopping videos, make sure you subscribe and turn your post notifications for the next video. So this is the monthly closeout for October 2021. Stay tuned because I will be doing an unstuffing portion to this video as well. We are going to do from the 21st to the 27th. I am currently working 2 jobs right now, and my boyfriend is still out of work because of his injury. And we are right here, as you can see, I removed payday from the 21st because we are a paycheck in the hole, so we are playing catch up. I apologize for the shadows in this video, you guys. I have been trying to get the lighting right in this video and it's just not working for me. Hopefully you can see this video, but yeah, that's why I am unstuffing today. We're trying to play catch up with the bills and we're trying to put like all our funds towards that. And yeah, so there won't be a cash stuffing video or a weekly check-in for a while after this one. So yeah, I will be posting a lot of shopping videos. So yeah, we'll be doing from the 21st to the 27th today, and this will be the monthly closeout. So let's get started. So the first one on my legend here is spending, and I didn't do any spending this week. The next one is gas, and I actually did gas on the 21st. And on that day, I spent $30. And that was just sent to my boyfriend to get gas. I'm not sure where he went, so I'm just going to put sent to John, as I always do. Going to zoom in a little for you guys. Alright, I still want it to be where y'all can see the legend. The next day for gas was on the 25th here. And that day I spent $60, and that was at this store called Dobbs. D-O-B-B-S. That was at a gas station called Dobbs. And the last one was on the 27th. And this one is over budget. And I sent $20 to my boyfriend John. So I'm going to put sent to John. So yeah, that is my gas for the week. Now we're going to move on to takeout. Alright, the first one for takeout was on the 22nd. And that was $3.84 at McDonald's. The next day was the very next day at the same exact place. And at McDonald's that day, I spent $5.75. I'm just going to put McDonald's. So my first day of work was, I want to say here. And I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that's why I have a payday here. And then my second job, I started on that payday. So yeah, I'm doing this to close out really late. But yeah, today's the 30th right now. But I started my second job here. But I started my first job here. So that's why I actually have a payday. But yeah, just let you guys know that. A lot of these takeouts I'm doing that I've done this week was taken like during my lunch break or whatever, so didn't have time to cook or anything. Trying to get adjusted to working and everything. Y'all know I've been out of work for like over 2 years before this, so yeah. All right, so the next day for takeout was on the 25th, and that was just $6.37. I don't know if you guys remember from one of my other weekly check-ins right here where I put $8 for, and I just put barbecue because I couldn't remember the name of the restaurant. Well, that is the same place I went to on the 25th, and now I know the name of the restaurant, so will change that. But it is called Express Diner. So that's the name of the restaurant that I went to get the barbecue plate. Alright, so I did it off camera for you guys, but I did change it to Express Diner here, which is where I went on the 25th. So the next day for takeout was the next day on the 26th. This one's over budget. And I got something from McDonald's again, and I spent $8.85 there. And then the last day for takeout was the next day. I went out to eat almost every day, y'all. But it was on the 27th. This one's also over budget, of course. And I spent $3. And this was at Arby's. I guess I like wanted a snack or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was at Arby's. And that is it for takeout. So we're going to go to my gifts because fun wasn't spent any. So we're going to skip on to gifts. All right, for gifts, I only spent it on one day. And that was on the 24th. At church, I gave $2 for tithes and offering. And this one was actually over budget, but hey, I did it. So I'm gonna put $2. So I'm gonna put tithes. So now we're gonna move on to our sinking funds. So my first one was done on the 21st, and this one was actually over budget. So like I said, I started my first job here on the 20th. And at that job, I have to, because I do data entry. At that job, it's an office job. So I have to, dress or formal pretty much, like dress up and everything. And I don't have a lot of dressy clothing. So I went to Rose's this day and spent $6.41 on a dressy shirt. Because the only thing I have really is leggings. So I wore a pair of black leggings. And I went to Rose's to get a pretty shirt. A really cute shirt. So that's what I spent that day. So also on that day, I went to Dollar General to get some detergent. And this was also over budget as well. And there I spent $9.63. And that was at Dollar General. And I only have one more sinking funds transaction, which was on the 23rd. And on that day, I spent $1.61 on a toothbrush for my son, my little baby. He's 2 years old, if you guys didn't know. And that was at Dollar General. Got him a little toothbrush for his little teeth. And yeah, so that is all my spending for that week. All my spending for the month of October. I only have 2 no spend days. So like I said, I'm doing this closeout ending on the 27th. Even though I still have a few days left, because I am doing an unstuffing video because of us being, a paycheck in the hole, and we're just going through it right now, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the weekly check-in portion of this video. All right, you guys, so this is my weekly check-in sheet, and I'm just gonna zoom in to the last month of this week. Oh my God, the last week of this month. I said it all backwards. This is my category. This is what I added in. That's the balance. And then this is what I spent that week in total. And then in the corner here, it'll be what's actually in my envelopes. And this will be what's remaining. All right, so we're going to add up all of our takeout for the week. Hopefully you guys can see that. If not, I apologize. All right, so takeout, we have $4, 6, 7, 9, 3. I apologize, y'all. The sun is just going in and out behind clouds. But I spent a total of $29 in takeout this week. I'm sorry, I had 19 in my envelope and I spent 29. So I shouldn't have anything in my takeout, which is correct. So now we're going to move on to gas. So we got 30, 60, and 20. So I spent $110 on gas. So I should definitely not have anything in there. So I'm just going to put 0. So I had 90 and I spent $110. So I shouldn't have anything in gas, which is correct. Now we're going to do spending, which like I told you guys, I didn't do any spending, so I'm not even going to check. So there shouldn't be anything in my envelope, which is correct. Next is fun, and y'all know I don't spend anything on fun, but I did have $53 in there. So I'm confused. Why did I have 53 here? Okay, so that was a BB. Yeah, that should be 53 there. Not sure why I didn't put it, but I didn't. Yeah, so I have 53 in my envelope. I didn't do any spending, so I should still have 53 in my envelope. So I'm going to count that. Let me zoom out for that. So fun should have 53. So we have 50, 52, 53. So that is correct. All right, so gifts. I didn't have anything in gifts, but I did spend the $2 here. $2 right here in the pink was the only transaction I did for this week. So I'm going to put $2. And that will leave me with nothing, of course, because I didn't have anything in there to start with. And that is correct. All right, hopefully you guys can see my calculator. I know the lighting is like super duper bad in this video. I'm gonna try to adjust it while I'm editing. We're going to go ahead and see what our results are. So we had $36 we was negative with takeout, and I spent 29, so I'm gonna add 36 to that 29, and it has me negative 65 for takeout. All right, then we have gas. We was already negative $20. So we're going to add in what we spent. 110. So we are now negative 130. Spending, we had $12 remaining. Didn't spend anything, so we should still have $12. We had $300 for fun. Didn't spend anything, so we should still have $300. And then gifts, I was negative $4. So we're going to add that $2 in there, and we are now negative $6. All right, so let's move on to our monthly closeout sheet. Okay, so this is my monthly budget sheet here. The totals that are to be calculated here is the same exact ones from the remaining of our weekly check-ins. So I'm just going to transfer that over really quick. So this is my monthly closeout budget sheet. At the top I have my income, this is what I estimated. So I'm going to go ahead and do my income first. All right, you guys, so I added up all of our income for Jonathan. I actually got $1,289 from him. I estimated $1,200. I also estimated that same amount for myself, but I actually brung in $832. So I'm going to just add those up. $1,289 and $832. And I had really received $2,121. So the difference between that is, so $279 I didn't receive, which is understandable because I switched jobs and yeah. So we'll move on to our variable expenses for our cash envelopes and see what our results are. Let's zoom in for that. So for takeout, we had $100, and we're going to add that 65 that we went over. So I actually spent $165. For gas, I had $340, and we're going to add $130. So I actually spent $470 there. And then with spending, I had $60, and we're going to subtract the $12 we still had left over. So $48 is what we actually spent for spending. $300 for fun. Still had $300, so we didn't spend anything there. Gifts, I put in $15, and I spent $6, or I went over $6, so I'm going to add that. So I actually spent $21 in gifts. So my light bill, I'm going to add here, and my light bill and water bill, I'm going to add in, and we'll see the difference there. All right, you guys, so I just added in my variable expenses from two of the bills that I have, and that was the light bill. I budgeted for $50, but it was actually $45. So and that left me with $5. My water bill, I budgeted for $25. I didn't actually have a water bill this month because we just moved in. So that should have still left me with $25 to spend there. And I'm just going to add up the totals. So I actually spent $165, $470, $48, $21, and $45. So I actually spent $749 on my variable expenses, which includes my cash envelopes and 2 of my bills. So we're just going to subtract that, $890 from $749, and that will give us $141 that we still had. All right, so now we're going to move up to our fixed expenses, which is all my bills pretty much. My rent, Wi-Fi, my credit account, phone bill, epidemic center I use for YouTube, my rental for the building that we have outside, my gym membership, and car insurance. All totaled up to be $1,137. And then we have our savings. Okay, so this is my savings portion of my budget planner. As you can see, I don't have anything in my savings, and there's nothing in my savings challenge. So I'm just gonna put that here. That we have nothing saved. So yeah, that is my monthly closeout. I'm gonna see if I have some sheets to review with you guys. This is the closeout here. As you guys seen, the savings portion. Then we have our sinking funds here. This is what I started with, what I added, what I spent, and what was left over. But like I told you guys, I will be doing an unstuffing video, so all these totals will actually be 0 after today. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the unstuffing portion of this video. All right, you guys, so we're going to start off with our cash envelopes. Most of these are already empty, so, which is actually all of them except this one. So before I did have real money in here, and I ended up reverting it back over to prop money. So I'm going to go ahead and empty that. $53 is going back towards bills. And yeah, so cash envelopes are empty now. I'm pretty much starting over like from scratch. Pretty much. So yeah, your girl is starting over from scratch, you guys. I hope and pray this is the very last time I do this, because oh my gosh. So car is already empty. A lot of these are already empty, but yeah, from the last time I had to do this. So emergency had $1, and I will be updating my trackers as well and everything, but yeah. So now it is completely empty, which I'm actually going to go ahead and remove my trackers. All right, so vacation shouldn't have anything in it anyway. I think I'm going to change my trackers. That's why I'm taking them out too. But birthdays has $5 in it. $5 back in. School is empty. I'm going to take my tracker out for that, which I don't have a tracker for. Okay. Furniture has $1. Okay, so furniture has $1. And we have debts as $1. Okay, so this one has real money in it, so I'm just going to separate that. So I'm just going to separate the money. Okay, this is real. Tractor's there. My real money here. So all this is the fake money. Get my tracker out. I've never done this before like I'm doing it, so yeah. Hopefully I don't have another experience like this, but surgery has real money in it as well. Just a mixture. And then we have 1, 2 real dollar bills. So I'm going to go back to my surgery folder and let you guys know that I am doing a GoFundMe, and $20 of surgery is from my GoFundMe, so it's actually still there on there, so I'm gonna have to put that $20 back in there. That's one thing I can't use. I'm gonna put that 20 back in there to let me know that I still have that in my GoFundMe account, at least until I, you know, deposit it into my actual account. So surgery will keep the $20 in there for now until I switch that back over. But yeah, other than that, everything else in that one is empty. Then we have this binder here. We have household, which I think is empty. Yep, it's empty. Personal should be empty as well. It is. Mason, I think he has some money in his. Yeah. He has, I don't know why it says $10. Maybe I should flip it. Yeah, there we go, $3. Both of these are fake. Yeah. Date night, I know it's empty, but I'm going to take the tracker out for that one. Savings, don't have anything in it. But yeah, these are already empty. I think this one is empty as well. Yep, it's empty. Kobe has real money in his. So I think all these, most of these are real. Buffer doesn't have anything in it, and I will take the tracker out for that one. All right, so that is all of my binders that are completely empty, except for the exception of my surgery one. I'm gonna count how much real money we actually have. We have, well, let me separate it first. All right, so real money out of my sinking funds, I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, $35. So I have a total of $35 besides what's already in the bank to help us with these bills, you guys. So yeah, that is my unstuffing portion, and that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pray for me, pray for our family. Hit that thumbs up button for working 2 jobs, y'all, from someone that's been out of work for 2 years. Just hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. And yeah, I will see y'all for the next one. Bye, guys.